Just promise me that you'll tell the truth.
Of course I'm going to tell the truth.
I mean, about Aid and what a nasty, bullying, evil sort of person he is. And how he set about making your life a misery and nearly killed poor Sarah Platt.
She does right to remind you.
The court will know all about Aidan. They don't need me telling them.
And they don't need you telling them how it was all your fault either, when it was his fault for behaving like that.
They should shake your hand and give you a gold clock.
I was still in the wrong.
Legally, yes, you might have.
And professionally.
But that doesn't alter the fact that 99 out of 100 people would agree with what you did. Morning, love.
Morning.
You know, it's your dad's day in court.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So, just in case it turns out to be my last day of freedom, I think I'll have a walk round, get a bit of fresh air.
Ken, I wasn't having a go at you just then.
I know. It's okay.
I just don't want you turning yourself into a martyr.
Well, I don't think I'm quite ready for martyrdom just yet.
Hey, you know I'm not coming with you.
Yeah, you said.
Because I've got this chiropodist appointment, and it's one of them systems where you can't rearrange. But I'll have your tea ready for you when you get back, shall I?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Who you coming with us, Tracy?
Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Seeing you stand by your man.
Well, yeah, I will be, won't I?
It's amazing.
What is?
No, nothing. It's just amazing, that's all.
Liz, hang on a minute. So, are you going to tell her then, or what?
What?
You know what? Are you going to tell Toya about me and John?
Well, if I don't, then it won't be for your sake.
No, I know, but for Toya's.
Because she really likes him, you know. It's not like he's just some lad she got off with in a club.
Yeah, I know that.
And I still think what you did was the meanest thing I've ever seen.
But you're not going to tell her?
Probably not, no.
Oh, cheers, Fizz. You know what, I owe you one.
No, you don't owe me anything because I'm not doing it for you. I thought I told you that.
The minute you walk into school, you'll be like you've never been away.
Yeah, except everyone will be looking at me and thinking, I wonder what heads look like under that hat. I know, I wonder if her head's all scarred.
Hey, they'll be looking at you thinking you look more beautiful than ever.
Back at school then, Sarah?
Yeah, first day today.
Well, I'm sure they'll be glad to see you.
When are you coming back?
Ah, well, that remains to be seen.
It was bad enough in turning up at my engagement party, but I thought, well, at least we've made it clear that we don't want to see him again. And there he is, working across the road from us.
But what are you going to do?
Well, we're going to have to ignore him. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least try and ignore him. Anyway, I'll see you later.
See ya. Tracy, I nearly rang you.
Where is he, do you know?
Well, he's out at the other shops. He won't be back till this aft. But listen, I shouldn't have told you what I did. You won't say out, will you?
What, you expect me to forget it?
Yeah, it was all in the past. It does no good raking it all up again, please.
We're talking about my mother.
I know.
Yeah, and a man that I go out with.
Yeah, and they'll both hate me now if they find out that I told you.
You can always get another job, can't you? Whereas I can hardly get another mother, can I? I mean, much as I'd like to.
What do you think?
So what's all this about then, eh? Did you feel that you didn't mess up enough first time? You thought, I'll come back and try it again, is that it?
Come on.
Because that's what you're doing.
What I'm doing, what I'm trying to do is to put things right between us.
Is there something the matter?
Oh, yeah, there is while he's here, Roy, yeah.
Everything's okay, Roy. It's just a bit of friendly banter.
I see, yes. Well, yeah, I gather that you served in the Royal Navy together.
That we did. We patrolled the oceans and a few bars, given the chance.
Ah, it must be nice to renew an old acquaintance.
Best thing in the world. That's what I'm doing back here now.
Yes. Well, I'll leave you to your reminiscences.
Look, let me just ask you a question. Is what you're saying how you feel, or is it for Shelley's sake? Is she putting words in your mouth?
No, you're not going to get away with that.
But what?
Trying to come between us. Is it me or Shelley? No, it's both of us. We both want you to leave.
Look, I know what I've done. I'm ashamed of that. I haven't been able to think about anything else but coming back here and seeing if you and Shelley could find the goodness in your heart to forgive me.
Yeah. Well, now you've asked, the answer's no.
Yeah, I'll, make sure there's someone there. Okay, bye. Is there going to be anybody there at your house now?
My house? I don't own it. Oh, I see. You mean your house, the one that I live in.
The estate agents are sending somebody round now. Is there going to be anybody there, or should I go round myself?
Our Jason's in.
Well, how do you know? I mean, do you know this?
Do you know, it's great, isn't it? Not only have we been thrown out onto the streets, but we have to help put ourselves there and all.
Yep.
Are you in?
Well, I wouldn't be answering the phone if I weren't.
Well, there's someone else coming to look at the house, and Mr. McDonald, our landlord, wants to make sure there'll be something there.
Well, when are they coming?
When?
Now they're on the way.
Now they're on the way.
Right, well, I'm in.
You all right, Vera? You getting there for that? Come on, don't let me down now. Great, I knew I could rely on you.
So, what'll happen to Dad?
Could be anything.
Could he go to jail?
In theory, yeah. Or community service. But what we're hoping is that they'll just tell him never to do it again. Which, of course, he never would. It was just this one lad that drove him to it.
So that's why you want him to tell the truth?
That's precisely why, yeah.
You think people should always tell the truth?
Oh, unless they've got a very good reason not to, yeah.
Like what?
Well, whether it would do more harm to tell the truth than to conceal it. Are you trying to tell me something, Tracy?
Right. I'm off for me feet. Is there out you want picking up?
No, Ta.
You will tell Ken good luck from me, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Cheese and pickle.
Oh. Cheers, love. How's your morning been?
Oh, not too bad. My mum's heard from solicitor.
Oh, what now?
Oh, well, it seems okay. Apparently, my dad signed the financial settlement, so she should be getting some money through soon.
Oh, now she get a house of her own. Brilliant, some more for that.
Oh, well, I can find somewhere today if you're that desperate to be rid of me.
No, of course we're not.
No, we didn't mean that.
No, I just meant it'd be nice for you. You know, to have some money behind you.
You know, for the future.
Yeah, the future. We weren't talking about now.
Well, if you do want me to go, you only have to say.
We don't!
I didn't know she was there.
You just say whatever comes into your head, don't you? You don't even think.
Actually, and I've never thought of this before, but you're not a bit like Dad, are you?
Am I not?
No. I mean, he's got all his principles and, you know, believes in people doing the right thing.
And I don't?
No. I think you just take life as it comes and, you know, grab any chances that you can get.
Well, that's a bit rich coming from you after the way you've been carrying on lately.
Yeah, but we're not talking about me now, are we? We're talking about you.
Right, just been talking to Peter.
You've had a long walk?
Yeah, I went round by the cricket field.
Did it help?
Well, I feel a bit calmer, but still not exactly looking forward to it. Oh, I'll ring for a taxi while I remember.
Look, whatever it is that this is all about, we'll talk about it later, OK? Now's not the time.
Whenever you like.
Bye, Mum.
See you, Doreen. Jeepers.
Oh, it's all right for you, innit? I'm the one she's going to be funny with for the next goodness knows how long.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't wait to have her out of here, have the house back to ourselves again. And if you're honest, neither could you.
She's been very helpful with Joshua.
Yeah, and sometimes when we haven't wanted her to. When it'd be nice to have him to ourselves instead of sharing. Well, go on, she's not here. You can admit it.
Yeah, all right, yeah. It'd be nice for her to get somewhere on her own. But only she's ready.
Yeah.
Not too far away. I don't want her to feel like she's lonely.
Aye, just a good bus ride. On route that don't run Sundays.
Taxi's here.
So now it's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, is it?
All right, what?
I thought now wasn't the time.
Well, I've had enough of your nasty little jibes. So come on, tell me.
I know why you're so against me seeing Dev. The real reason. See, I know your secret. About what went on between you and him last year. Which is why all this talk about truth and honesty, well, it just makes me laugh. Anyway, taxi's waiting.
Tracy.
What?
Ken doesn't know. He's got no idea.
Oh, and why is that? Because you haven't told him. Which means that everybody else has to tell the truth, but not you.
I said we don't want your apologies, and I said you're not welcome round here. Love, I mean, I don't know what else I can say.
Tell Roy Cropper.
Tell Roy Cropper what?
Tell Roy that Kieran's using his cafe to spy on us, and he should sack him.
Oh, Shell, love, I don't think we should start saying stuff like that.
Why?
Hello there.
Oh, Mike, am I glad to see you. And a large scotch for Mike, Maria, please. No, I was going to give you a ring if you hadn't come in, because there's nothing to worry about. Derek's withdrawn his accusations and is not naming you in the divorce anymore.
I wasn't worried. In fact, I was looking forward to all those damages I was going to collect.
It would have been like getting blood out of a stone.
Yeah, well, there are lawyers that specialise in cases like that.
Yeah, but Derek's never had much, and he's only got half of that now as settlements come through.
Surprised to find you in here. Yeah, I thought you'd be devoting every minute to try and save that failing business of yours.
Look, you're wasting your time. I've told you. I'm not interested.
Neither am I anymore.
Well, what kind of partner would I be? Huh? Coming in here telling me I should be working harder rather than spending it in the pub. I've got a wife to tell me that, so I don't need you, think you.
It's not the first time it's happened, you know.
Yes, I know, Vera, I was there.
And I would have gone round and all if you want to stop me.
You were making more row than they were.
Yeah, but they started it.
Vera, when you start having arguments with neighbours, nobody ever remembers who started it, and it goes on forever, so just leave it, will you?
Well, it's all right for you. You're half deaf anyway.
What?
Well, hi.
Are you here to see Toya?
Toya's in a lecture, which is why I thought it might be a good time to pay you a visit.
Yeah, well, it's not because I'm working, aren't I?
Till when?
Till I don't know. All day. What can I get you?
I have a pint. I'm sorry we fell out. You're not still mad at me, are you? Look, you must get a break. Can't you get away for half an hour or so?
No.
Hi, love. I'll have a Diet Coke and what sandwiches have you got?
Yeah, she's there.
But we're not going to have a row, Vera, aren't we? We're going to behave with a bit of dignity this time, eh?
Well, it depends what she's got to say.
OK, so the procedure when we're inside the court will be that the prosecution will outline the facts, just what happened and why.
Will Aidan Critchley be appearing?
No, they'll have his written testimony. Nobody's contesting what happened, so there's no reason he should.
Right.
Anyway, when the prosecution have finished, I'll talk about the stress you were under, the provocation you've had.
And I get to address the court?
If you want to, yes, before sentencing. Have you sorted out what you might want to say?
Ken, excuse me.
Yeah, sure. Well, I thought I should apologise.
Fine.
And then make it clear that never mind what else happened, I was totally in the wrong. Right.
Look, I've never told Ken because both of us, Dev and me, we both resolved that nothing like this would ever happen again. So what would be the point?
Yeah, sure.
Unless you think there's a point in upsetting Ken and maybe having him decide that he never wants anything more to do with me. And what good had come from that for either of us? None.
Keep trying, Mum. You'll convince yourself eventually.
Look, the last thing I want to do is hurt your father.
The last thing you want to do is admit the truth.
I'm admitting it, aren't I? I'm admitting it to you.
Yeah, well, only because you've had no choice, because I found out about it anyway.
Oh, so you think I should tell Ken, do you? You think I should pile this on top of him, as well as everything else he's going through?
Yeah, well, it'd be better than this act you're putting on. Pretending to be standing by him, pretending to be his faithful partner.
Which I am.
No, you're not. I mean, how could you be?
Hey, what's the matter?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go and get coffee.
Nothing, honestly.
Okay.
So, you think you might be able to get off early then?
Well, just leave me alone, will you, John?
I could, yeah. But are you sure that's what you really want?
Yeah, dead sure.
I'm going to have a word.
Vera, we said...
Look, I'll be friendly. Don't worry. Excuse me.
Hello, Vera.
There seems to be a lot of music coming from your house, you know. In fact,
It's nearly bringing the wallpaper off our walls.
Just a couple of times, that's all.
Well, it's funny that you should mention that, because Steve McDonald told me that he can't sell the house because of the noise coming from yours.
Oh, is that right? Well, if there's noise coming from ours, it's in retaliation, because it were you that did it first.
Well, right. Happen if we both turn our volumes down a bit.
Yeah, and you're right.
Right, Vera. That's all you wanted to say, is it?
For now.
So that'll be.
See you, Jack.
Apparently they're running late. It's going to be another hour or so.
Are you all right?
Well, to be honest, I'm almost looking forward to it. Get the thing over and done with. And what about you two? What's going on?
We, disagreed about something.
What about this trial?
No, nothing to do with the trial.
Well,
Well, what? Come on, what's going on? Don't you like what I'm going to be saying in there? Do you think I should be trying to lie my way out of it?
No, I told you, it's got nothing to do with that.
It's about Dev.
Dev? Oh, you mean whether she should be seeing him?
Oh, if only.
Leave it, Ken.
Look, don't you think I've got enough to worry about without you two sniping at one another? Now, come on. What is it? What's going on?
She's found out something that I've never told you. Me and Dev,
They had an affair.
Not an affair. We slept together once. I'm sorry.
So all she's been going on about how I shouldn't be seeing him, well, that's been wine.
It was stupid and it meant nothing, and we have both regretted it ever since.
If you believe that.
Look, will you be quiet? Don't you think you've caused enough damage for one day?
Me? Oh, yeah. So it's my fault, is it? I mean, it's nothing to do with you. Oh, I'm going.
Ken, this is true. Yes, it's true. But
no. Don't say anything.
And there's this music blasting through the walls. And they're saying, do you get this a lot? And I'm saying, what? Get what a lot? Like I'm so used to it, I didn't even notice. Shh. Hey, anyway, I don't think we'll be seeing them again.
Hello, boys.
Hi, Mum.
I've got a little puzzle for you. Guess what Steve McDonald just told me?
What?
That nobody would buy this house because of the noise coming from next door. And, guess what Vera Duckworth told me?
What?
That she only makes a noise when one comes from here first.
Well, I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, I think you do. I think you've been provoking her so as to put off any buyers. Well, I've only got one thing to say about that. Well done. Keep up the good work and let's hope it pays off.
I thank counsel for their clear and concise submissions setting out the facts of this case. In coming to our verdict, we are conscious of the defendant's previously unblemished character and the considerable provocation he endured. Nevertheless, we are of the opinion that we should accept his own plea of guilty. And that, therefore, is the verdict of this court.
Sir, before sentencing, my client asked that he may address the court personally.
Of course.
Okay.
Your Worships, I would like to apologise to the court for my actions. And I would also like to publicly apologise to the young man whom I struck. It's a loss of control, which I shall always regret. Though, yes, I do regret what happened, but I have to say, that all my life, and this has only struck me today, which has been a day of revelations in many ways, all my life I've tried to deal with people honestly and straightforwardly. If they said something to me, I took that as the truth and I expected them to do the same. But all I seem to have met with, time and again, all I seem to have met with is deceit, dishonesty, lies, which, if I put my hand on my heart, I really don't think I deserve. And to tell you the truth, I'm tired of accepting the blame for other people's behaviour which I find hard, very hard to forgive. Thank you.
Ken, are you all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we have taken your statement into account, as well as your previous good character, as a result of which we're prepared to grant you a conditional discharge for a period of 12 months.
I didn't realise until this morning that's why you're wanting to stay on, is it? To be close to your friend?
Well, I tell you the truth, Roy. I owe Peter an apology. But I stood around to try and get him to accept it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't meaning to pry.
Oh, it's fine. It's just I feel there's nothing more I can do now, you know. I might as well just cut my losses and get out from under your feet.
Still, it seems a shame. I'm not asking what it's about.
Well, what's it usually about when two men have a row? The female of the species.
Oh, that, yes, right, yes. But what I was thinking was, well, friendship like yours, it's worth fighting for.
I should try again. Is that what you mean?
Well, I think you should, yes. If only to demonstrate your sincerity in the matter.
Well, thanks for your advice, Roy. I appreciate that.
Well, you don't have to take any notice.
Of course I do. You're my boss. If you're saying try again, well, try again is exactly what I'm going to do.
Basically, it means you just have to stay out of trouble for the next 12 months, which I'm sure you will. And then they wipe the slate clean.
Thank you for all your help.
It's been a pleasure. I've got to dash, but let me know once you hear from the school.
I will.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So,
I think we should call a cab and get home before either of us says anything else.
then we can have the real trial. With me in the dock.
We can, yes.